Get on me!
Get on me!
Hey everybody, welcome to the second episode of the Wiener Roast Podcast. That's right, we're officially weekly now, bitches.
Yeah.
Round of
What
applause.
up?
Everybody, round of applause. Shut up, I'm doing an intro. So, we have a full crew with us here today. We have Tay,
What up, mofs?
Alex,
What's up?
Dexter,
Sup, guys?
and Nick.
Hi. Like how
Me,
Dexter insisted
Mercer.
on sounding like a faggot
Obviously.
again.
No.
No, that was fun. That was way better this time around.
Yeah.
I would say so anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
before we start things off or get too into it, just
Far
a
Cry 3.
couple of things. Yeah, shut up. Just a couple of things. First off, last week I had a stuffy nose. All right? I sounded a bit off. I hope I sound better this week.
No, you
And
sound
less
like
like a douche. See,
Yeah, you
the
sound
thing
like
I had with last week's podcast is that the first thing I did was call Dexter a faggot for how he sounded.
Instant
And then I
karma.
sounded like a faggot for an hour. It was fucking awful.
Yeah, basically.
It was fucking awful.
Yeah.
But I mean, when don't I sound like a faggot? Let's be honest.
That's what we,
So how
that's what
about
we've
Far
been trying
Cry
to tell you.
3?
Yeah,
Right,
Far Cry
guys?
3. Do we
No,
actually
you
want to
lost
talk
your
about
chance
it,
last
or-
week, guys.
I'm fine with that.
Actually, but in all seriousness, I really enjoyed Far Cry 3. Played through the entire thing.
Amazing.
Beautiful game.
I ripped through
Beautiful.
that game in all of 3 days. The whole thing.
Oh,
All the secret weapons, most of the artifacts, not quite all. Oh, glorious.
See,
masterpiece.
I've never played it. I just wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, I never played it either.
Well, no,
Oh,
I was.
well then, Alex and I will just have a nerd fest. Just
I still remember as a kid playing the first one on original Xbox and it being the greatest thing ever, and then revisiting this one and having it also be the greatest thing ever.
Hmm.
Yeah, that did it for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll have to get it and play it too.
Okay, the one thing I loved about that game was the fact that you could get all the not all the perks, pardon me, all the skills. Like you
I like
instead of
that
like
too.
picking a skill tree and like developing that, I like the fact that you could like get them all as long as you like really worked at, all the certain things that you had to do for them. Like I really thought that was a good idea.
I
Wait,
got every
really?
single one.
Yeah, I always hate when in games when you're like, oh, but that's a really cool skill, but if I want to get this skill, then I can't get this skill. It's like, well, I understand that it's important to have choices and all that kind of stuff, but I really enjoy the fact that I could like, instead of just being all stealthy, I could also go like assault and just like stab dudes in the neck and also be like sneaky and be like, I'm just gonna come up behind you and shove my dick in your ass kind of thing. Like it was good. Very stellar game.
I don't like those games that give you like so much. There's so many options, but then not enough skill points. Like they don't limit what you can pick. They just limit how much you can pick, and that I hate so much.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
that.
I don't know. Just you have to stop somewhere, and some skills you want to be better. I don't know.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm trying to remember an example of that.
Borderlands 2 had that.
Yeah,
You had,
I was
Yes.
just about to bring that up actually.
I don't know, 90 or so skill points you could invest, but max level is like 50 or whatever. So you
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
actually get everything.
Well, the good thing about that game is, if you got super far, you don't have to restart. You can just reset your stats, like reset your skill points. I would do that all the time just to try and find the best combo.
Ah. See, I don't know. I could enjoy that too, because that's a good idea.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad skill system at all.
No.
It just had that thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
So about Far Cry 3 though. I don't know. I was just browsing last week and then Mercer was like, "No, you're not allowed to talk about this."
I never said
But
that. Don't make me the bad guy.
no, the Far Cry 3 they're making kind of a new game, kind of like an add-on, I guess.
Like DLC.
No, it's not a DLC though. It's a standalone game, but
Oh really?
it's obviously using
The
the
engine.
game that was just released. It's a futuristic type thing that was originally thought of as a April Fool's prank, and then confirmed.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Blood
Blood
Dragon?
Dragon.
Blood Dragon.
There we go. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen too much about it or anything like that, but it does look really, really good actually.
Yeah.
It looks really weird.
Yeah, no, I can imagine because if they're using kind of like the same engine, all that kind of stuff, you're kind of expecting the nice looking jungles and all that kind of stuff instead of the. I'm not sure. I don't know what the environment is, but you said futuristic, so I'm kind of just assuming.
Yeah. It's like
Light-
robots.
lights,
and
yeah.
Yeah,
stuff.
you fight robots. Seems really
Cool.
flawed.
It looks like it's just an arcade game though. Like
Yeah,
Xbox
maybe.
Live Arcade. It's not
Hmm.
retail.
Hmm.
Not
Oh.
full retail at least.
Here's something I wanted to bring up too.
Oh boy.
Dexter's channel,
Dexter's
like so-
channel.
like Dexter's solo channel. His
Yeah.
his not Far Cry 3. Pardon my Fallout Let's Play is actually awesome. So for anyone listening to this right now, go check it out because I thoroughly enjoyed that first episode.
I'm gonna have to link
Doesn't
up it again.
Doesn't have the second one out yet, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
That's it. Just every week we'll dump my channel into the description.
Can I
No,
ask you
yeah.
something about your channel, Dexter?
Sure.
Your name is Dexter, but the channel name is Larryinator, and you introduced yourself as Larry on the channel.
Okay.
But
Would you like me to explain?
I would.
Yes,
I'm
I would love
thoroughly
that.
confused by this.
Well, see, back when I was younger, I really enjoyed the name Larry. So Larry would be in my username in everything. So, that's how I got my name on YouTube. That's how I created it because my original username was taken. So, okay, we'll just add Inator and it'll be cool. But like most YouTubers on YouTube, yeah, thank you. They just use their channel name as a facade and kind of hide behind it. So I was just like, okay, my name's Larry. That's what it's in my channel, or that's what is in my channel name. Let's just go with that. Long story short, I like the name Larry, so I use the name Larry.
Makes
Cool
sense.
story.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Are you gonna legally
Cute.
change your name to Larry when you're older?
No, definitely
Oh.
not.
That's my dad's
Okay.
name. So if you did that, you would become my dad, right?
Ah,
Weird, man.
That's so weird.
I can just see like Nick coming home after school, like, Dad, I had a really bad day, and like Dexter turns around in his chair with his newspaper. It's like, it's okay, son. I'm here for you. Why don't we talk about it?
The beard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'll have like a goatee, and you'll have like glasses like on the tip of your nose, just kind of reading the paper, and like you'll have a glass of scotch, just be sipping on it. Maybe
Yep.
maybe a cigar. Who knows?
Oh, definitely. Do the cigar.
I had a really good cigar on Friday night. Holy
Really?
smokes! Yeah,
Literally, holy
It's-
smokes.
Literally, holy smokes.
literally, yeah, literally, holy smokes! It was so good. Monte Cristo, Cristo, I think that's what I
Crisco?
Crisco.
Monte
Crisco.
Monte Cristo.
What is
Monte
that?
Monte
Cristo?
Cristo.
Butter?
Yeah, Monte Cristo. Awesome.
You don't
cigars.
even
I've
know
never
until
been
you've-
displeased.
You don't even know until you've had a Cohiba though.
Oh, I've never had a Cohiba. I'll have to try that. But
Amazing.
When Alex and I
I-
went to Cuba, we had a few cigars.
yeah, just a few.
Cubos. Oh man.
Do you have any more Cuba stories that you'd like to tell?
So there's this one time in Cuba camp.
Cuba can.
No, I don't
Oh,
have any
man.
stories.
Oh, I see.
I have something that Alex will particularly enjoy. I started watching Game of Thrones.
Oh yes.
It's so good.
I
Like
think it
I'm
is-
actually like addicted. I have to watch an episode every I just start. I'm on like I think the 5th episode of season 1. So
Dude, you're such a throny.
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 Is that a thing now?
Yup.
We're making it a thing.
I'm making it a
I'm
thing.
definitely a throny. It's so good. I've read all the
It's
books
really good.
too.
I love the score too, like the theme song and everything.
Yeah.
It's good.
The intro's really weird. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I still watch it usually because like I stream it, so it takes like a while, like to make sure that the it'll load and it won't catch up to the thing and it'll like start buffering or whatever. I kind of just watch the whole title sequence so I can give it a head
Oh.
You know
start.
what, Nick? You know what we're gonna have to do now?
What?
We're gonna have to put an annotation that says we do not condone the use of illegal devices.
Who said it was illegal? Maybe I'm paying for it.
You're paying for the stream?
That's
That's
false.
Yeah, Game of Thrones could be on Netflix.
Oh, fair enough.
Who knows? Who knows how he watches it? We won't reveal
Yeah.
how he watches it just in case he's doing it illegally. But he could not be, so we'll just take his word for it.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Because, whatever.
So, upon review of our last podcast, I realized that I say, I don't know, and K all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I'd like to suggest a drinking game. Dexter kind of came up with this. Listen to our podcast, and every time Dexter says, I don't know, take a shot.
Well, let's just kill a bunch of people then. Let's
Yeah,
just-
exactly. And then the
Might as
last one
well.
to die wins.
That's what-
So to everybody listening to this,
That means
that's
you.
that's the game.
That's
Yep.
the game.
Start playing it.
Start it up. Oh, okay.
We formally take zero responsibility if you happen to die.
You know.
No, it was Alex's suggestion, so he takes responsibility. The rest of us don't.
So,
Yes.
you know what was last night, guys?
I don't know, Tay.
I
What
don't know,
was
Tay.
last night?
Wow, that was amazing. Just so okay. Anyways, so we all went to what's called in our town Big Band Dance. It's a big dance that our school puts on, and basically all the school's jazz bands play. And so Nick, Alex, and I play in the grade 12 jazz band. And so we had a super time last night. It was fucking awesome. It was
Yeah, it was really
as a
fun.
motherfucker.
Like
I danced
know.
my heart out.
I know, and the thing is like I'm not particularly the best dancer, but when you like with that kind of music, it's so easy to dance to, and
Mhm.
very fun too. It's not so much like your standard. I'm gonna bump my fist in the air and jump. You can kind of just sway and move along.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah, it's a great time.
Oh, boy, was it a good time. This year especially. Like, I've never had so much fun at the Big Band Dance.
See,
true.
I don't know. I feel like there were moments where it could have been better. But
Yeah, well, there's always points where it's like, okay, I'm kind of bored
Yeah.
now, or whatever the case may be. But I was going all night. I was dancing.
Yeah,
and
that was the same with me. It was really like I had a good time like throughout the whole thing. Maybe just the beginning, like when I first got there, because I got there early, so not a lot of people were there. Some of the early bands, people were just sort of standing and taking pictures. But
Mhm.
for the rest of the time, I don't know. Even when I was sitting, I was still enjoying myself.
yeah.
yeah,
See, for those who don't know, if there are any, we are all seniors. So the people who, like, obviously, Tay and Mercer and Alex, they're all seniors. So they played at the end of the night. And so for me, at least, the night kind of picked up when the grade 12s played because they're obviously the better of the bands. And they also, it seems like you guys got to pick your songs first, or you guys got to get the best songs.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
yeah. Well,
For
basically,
seniors.
there's like a few tradition kind of songs. Like in the mood, grade 12s usually do sing, sing, sing. Grade 12s usually do. What other songs do?
YMCA.
YMCA. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And so we
Uh-huh.
kind of like there's like kind of like tradition songs that like the grade 12s like do because they're the funner songs and the funner. Wow, Tay,
More
awesome
fun?
grammar. The more fun songs
Funner.
to play and kind of listen to and dance to and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, no, I had an awesome time on stage. It was sweet. It was very, very fun.
Yeah, even performing, like, I didn't get to dance to the amazing songs that we were playing, but I still had fun.
He's
I mean,
modest
I say
too,
that.
guys.
Did dance to the amazing songs we played. In between two songs, our band was setting up and stuff, so I I saw a group of my friends. Dexter was among them, to the side of the stage. So I just walked over and started talking to them. Dexter's like, Mercer, you gotta just fucking jam out. Just jam out. Go all out on stage. So, I mean, I did.
What song was that?
That
I
was
don't
Shining
remember.
Star. It's in
Shining
Gold
Star.
member.
Well, no, I just didn't remember what it was called.
Yeah, it's a great song.
So he's just bopping up on stage. No one knows what's happening, but we get like this giant group
Yeah.
at the front, and we're all just bopping, and Mercer's following along.
There's
And
this
then
group
half
of
the-
people just
like,
like
oh.
following my dance moves, which suck, but it was still amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, it was a good time. It was quite fun.
We managed to squeeze in an encore there because everyone was cheering
Oh
so
my
much.
goodness,
Yeah.
that was gold.
And that's actually I've never seen that happen before. Usually
I didn't- I
the
didn't think
teachers
the,
kind of shut it down.
Yeah, I didn't think the band teachers were gonna go for that.
Mr. Johnson did not want to.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could tell.
Well, screw him. Mr. Johnson is one of the band teachers.
Yeah.
For those listening.
If he's listening.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man. Yeah, no, it was
No, it was awesome. Awesome night.
it was a fun night. And then, me being the idiot that I was, I had to work beforehand.
Oh.
So I went from work to standing for 5 hours, and then I had to get up for work this morning to another
Oh.
standing for 6. So I'm dead. I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
Well, especially like I enjoyed myself like because I've never been to it. This was my first time, which I'm pretty
Same.
sure like is the same for you too?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just thought because like prior to this, me dancing and I would always go to like parties and stuff, and you would always have like a whole bunch of drunk crazy people just fucking shit up.
Not
It-
us. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not of
Well,
age.
um,
We don't drink.
I don't know. I thought this was so like it was so much like I had so much of a better time just being classy and not like I'm not saying that people who you know what I mean, just having
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
suited up and just having a nice time without going too crazy. I don't know. That was
See,
neat.
I absolutely detest being classy. I was there for like 10 whole minutes, and my shirt was already untucked.
Yeah, I saw that. I was
Oh,
gonna,
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna be like, Dexter, tuck your goddamn shirt. I was like, whatever.
So was
Who
I,
cares?
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
no.
know.
I love suits. That's just my personal.
See,
Yeah.
I like suits too, but because I shopped last minute, well, I lied. I got my girlfriend to do the shopping for me.
Wow.
I,
Shoutouts to Sydney.
Shout out to Sydney.
Shout
Cutest
out.
redhead ever.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't really get a chance to prepare and get like a proper suit or
Yeah.
dress clothes. So. I was wearing like fat man pants. They had like an elastic waistband. Like that's
Oh, nice.
that was it.
That was it. You
They
were
were-
just
that was
wearing
it,
a
yeah.
I
pants.
was
God.
just wearing the waistband.
Yeah, that's when it got weird.
That's what it got weird. And then, yeah, Dexter showed up wearing nothing but sweatpants. It's kind of awkward, but I guess it kind of worked. God,
You having a stroke? Like, are you okay? Should I call an
little-
ambulance?
Yeah, call one. Go. Do it.
Hey, it's Mercer again.
Pardon?
Never mind.
So Alex, you've been oddly quiet.
No, I was just as quiet last podcast, except you didn't really notice because you guys were too busy talking about Pokemon. All I really did was chime in and call you gay.
Ah,
Yeah. Just the really important stuff, but
Yeah.
actually not, because whatever.
mhm.
There was something else I wanted to bring up, and now I don't remember what it was. I should have wrote it down. How
Yeah.
foolish of me.
How
How
foolish of you
foolish of-
indeed. If you were smart, you would have notes, like I do. Ha ha ha.
Speaking of which, Nick has notes.
So I noticed
our
on our
savior.
YouTube channel, which is RoastedVidProductions, which you are watching this on right now, so you should know that.
That was roasted vid. Is it
Ah,
bits?
it might be.
It
Dexter?
might be. Who knows?
All right.
This can
Good. Good.
I think it's
good.
Roasted Vid Productions.
Nothing but professionals here. We have 7 subscribers. Now, it's not a large number, but that strikes
Okay, wait.
me as odd.
How much of that 7 is us?
Well, there's 5 of us, right?
There's 5 of us.
So that means there's
we have
2
2
people that
2 people
we don't
listening
know
right now.
who actually enjoy our shit.
But it could just.
That's a good feeling, knowing that 2 people watch your video and go, I can listen to more to this.
Yeah, 2 people.
Yeah, well, I was actually contemplating not subscribing, just so we'd have a more accurate viewer, subscriber kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I was like, I kind of want to be up to date and see what's being put out and all that kind of stuff.
Actually, fun fact,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't subscribed to it, nor have I even seen it, or have I even watched any of them.
Okay, so that's
Seriously?
3 people.
Wow.
Not that
Number
I
one
don't
fan.
want to. I don't know. I just kind of do, and I just, it's the same reason like with some celebrities don't watch their own movies. It's just you just do.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
You're
fair.
too high class for it.
Yeah,
I mean, I had to listen to it to edit it, but
I'm too high
Yeah.
standards for it. I just dumb myself down to do them, and then that's it.
And I wasn't on the last one, so I was like, hey, I kind of want to listen with this
yeah.
mofos
You want to
talk.
hear Dexter get trashed for an hour?
Nah, no.
These
I just kind of want to
dicks.
hear you.
That's how we roll.
Hey,
Hey.
Yeah, Nick.
did you just call us dicks?
No.
Don't worry, just
That's
Alex
what
and
we got
I.
out of this. Good. Good.
So Nick, you weren't on last week's podcast, or Johnston, sorry. So you didn't actually get to talk about Injustice like you wanted to. I know you've been playing it all week. What are
Well,
your thoughts on it?
There is one other thing he really likes to talk about.
We'll get into that.
Batman.
I said we'll
No,
get
no.
into it.
We'll
Alex.
get to that.
No, we'll
Jesus.
get to Batman.
Injustice, Nick. First
So,
impressions.
Nick, yeah.
Also, your
First
after a
impressions.
week impressions. What are your impressions?
It's very fun. I really love this story. The story's good. It's short, but so is any. And you know what? I'm actually glad you guys brought this up because I recently found out. So I bought a season pass. Okay.
Yeah.
And to me, how they sold the season pass is like, okay, you get to you get to have 4 DLC characters if you buy this for the price of 3. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pay an extra. I'm gonna basically paying $75 because I'm buying the game and the season pass.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, eat my money, whatever. I want these characters. So I ended up finding out, and I was like, okay, this is a season pass. I'm thinking like this is probably a limited time offer, and that you would buy it, paying the extra amount of the game, and you'd get those 4 DLC characters, that being the pass, and not having to wait like everyone else. Turns out, yeah, you have to still wait until the DLC actually gets released. So basically, all I got was a discount.
Well, that's not that bad.
It's not that bad. But here is where I got a little pissy. Apparently,
here it comes, guys.
it hasn't been confirmed. Okay. What has been confirmed is that the first DLC is Lobo, which is a really badass character. They just a few days ago released, or maybe yesterday, released some gameplay of him, and he looks pretty badass. But apparently, some not necessarily like a good source in the sense that we don't know if it's confirmed or not, but apparently he gets this stuff right, and he cracked the codes for the DLC, so he actually like knows what they are.
Mm-hmm.
However, he did that, and it turns out that I'm gonna name him. Okay, so this is what it is supposedly. You get Batgirl. Okay.
Okay.
A little underwhelming, but whatever. The next is Zod. From a marketing standpoint, I can understand because Man of Steel is coming out soon. Whatever.
Yeah.
I at the same time, I'm like, he has the same powers as Superman, but there's you also have Green Lantern, Sinestro, but whatever. The third one, or the last one rather, is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Oh.
that kind of.
Yeah. Like, ugh. I was like, this isn't DC versus Mortal Kombat. this is supposed to be a DC exclusive game. I don't know why NetherRealms feels like they have to shove some of their own games into this one. It just doesn't fit well at all.
Yeah, I
No.
know what you mean.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that? What's his name? I'm gonna butcher this, guys. Atrocitus?
Atrocitus? Yeah, I thought he'd be cool,
Okay.
but yeah, I could see how you think he'd have the same as Green Lantern and Sinestro.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
it's
didn't you
DLC.
say he was gonna be in there?
No, I just wanted him to be.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I'd like to see Martian Manhunter. I feel like that was a given. Personally, I don't understand why he wasn't in the game, but as DLC, I felt like that would have been. I don't know. Like, as I read a lot of the comments and what a lot of the people wanted as DLC, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And it just, when you come up with Batgirl, Zod, and Scorpion, it's like, did they even listen to what the fans wanted at all?
Yeah.
But
Nope.
whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty about
At least
Scorpion.
you got them on a
like,
discount, though.
Well, especially because Scorpion's part of Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's known for being over the top, brutal, like bloody, gory, with like fatalities and stuff.
Yeah.
fatality.
With DC or Injustice, it's really different because it's comic book characters and it's bloody. Like there's some blood, but it's not over the top and it's not like gory to shit. So it doesn't fit well. It's like, why would you put him in there? It doesn't even make sense.
No.
I don't know. I feel like it's, again, like you call it a marketing ploy. I feel like it's also a good thing to get fans of Mortal Kombat in there, because if people aren't a fan of DC, then but they're a fan of like Mortal Kombat, then they'll want to buy the game to play as Scorpion.
But at the
So-
same time, they already have DC versus Mortal Kombat as a game.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they already released that.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Yeah.
That's
Why?
dumb now.
It's a waste of
Why?
a slot. Yeah.
why? Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Well, maybe now that this guy's released the code, they'll what is it? Who'd you say was making this game or who made this game? Sorry.
NetherRealm.
Maybe they'll realize now that it was just a colossally bad idea to do that, and they'll change it.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been confirmed. I guess it's just been said that like this guy on this site, I can't remember what, but he basically cracked the codes so that he saw like the names of like I guess the code of the character slots or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember how I saw it, but it was like 001 underscore Batman underscore this, just for the code for like that would be Batman slot. That's just the code or whatever. So I guess
yeah.
they cracked it so that they got to see, supposedly got to see who the other slots would be for.
Mm.
So it's possible that they aren't even in the game, or going to be
Yeah.
in the game, I should say.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
That'll be a neat little thing to see.
Yeah, when's the DLC coming out?
Well, okay, so Lobo got announced. He comes out May 7th, and
Yeah.
then I don't know about the other ones, but they said that all DLC will be out by August. So
Cool.
anytime between then.
Well, then I guess we'll keep everyone updated.
Yeah, I
No.
suppose so.
We'll probably never talk about this again.
Are you kidding me?
It's like the fertilizer plant explosion. We're not gonna have continuous updates on the story.
Well, I haven't heard
Oh, the
anything.
fertilizer plant. Okay.
Oh, actually, I've heard more about the fertilizer plant.
No, you
Apparently,
haven't. No, you haven't. Go
Oh,
ahead.
do you not want me to talk about this?
No,
I
go
don't
for
have
it,
to
I
talk
don't
about this, you know,
Talk about it. Talk about
Now
it.
we have
Um,
to talk about it.
Again, I might be leaving some details out because I heard it a while ago. But basically, apparently that they knew that their plant was at risk of explosion,
Oh.
and so they might be actually liable for the like the deaths and all that kind of stuff, because they might have known that their plant could explode. I'm not sure if it was. I think it might have just been an accident, but they knew that they might have been liable to have this kind of catastrophic event, so they could be at fault in this situation, which would be not good for the company, because that's a lot of
what's
damage.
the name of the company going out of business?
Wow. Get shit on.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I mean, if it's their own fault, like
Yeah, no, they should.
Yeah.
they should have to pay the
Well,
price, right?
It was a fertilizer plant, right? So really,
Yeah.
they shit on themselves.
Ah.
Too soon?
Too soon. Too soon.
My bad.
Oh, because after the Boston bombing, people were making "it was a blast" jokes like mad.
Not funny. Dexter, not
Nope.
funny, I said. Just kidding, you can laugh.
Yeah.
So I just looked at a picture where someone photoshopped in 2 dogs humping in the background of the Boston bombing.
Jesus
Why?
Christ.
So bad.
Is Patrick in there too?
No.
Oh man, does anyone know where the Patrick meme came from?
I don't know.
SpongeBob.
What? I mean, he's
But
not
other than
wrong.
that, I have no idea. I'm not sure who inceptioned, who. Fuck. Good words, Tay. Who
Conceived.
created it or who thought of it first? But yeah.
Yeah, it was really random. It was like one morning I woke up and he was all over Reddit.
Yeah.
It's like Nigel.
Nigel
Yeah,
Smashing
like-
guy.
Nigel
God
Thornberry.
damn it. A few weeks ago, I went to the zoo, and I saw somebody who looked exactly like Nigel.
Actually,
Yeah, I was with your girlfriend, Dexter. I turned to her, and I was just like, smashing. Then she looked at the guy, and she just like pissed herself.
well, why have you been hanging out with my girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, we're fucking.
Oh,
No, just
that
kidding.
was
Just in
direct.
case you believed me.
Yeah,
it
that
was a
very
joke.
blunt.
Psych.
What?
That was very direct. I
don't know if he's kidding or not though.
Oh no,
Maybe you
he's
should
totally
ask
kidding.
her.
Ask her.
Adultery is not a joke.
That's true. That's true.
Way to
Watching
take it
all
too
reality,
far.
It actually will be, and like, you can't even be angry because he told you.
Well,
That's
you'd
true.
still be angry, but
True.
it feels like I kind of respect you now a little bit because you know
He told you it would have been worse had Dexter just happened upon them fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
In which case you'd probably just join it.
Nick,
No, in which case,
I appreciate you telling me.
can we tell the story that happened at the beach?
No.
Oh! Now we have
Oh,
to.
No.
Oh, you have to now.
No,
Yeah.
no, that'll.
You can't do that. Our viewers are waiting.
No, we'll
Go
tell
Dexter.
it in a couple weeks. Couple weeks, guys.
Oh,
You gotta
no,
wait.
Nope.
No, no.
We're
No.
teased.
Now.
This is happening now.
If I have to wait for my Far Cry story, you guys have to wait.
We talked about Far Cry.
Yeah, but you said I'd have to wait a week.
Okay. So next week, no Dexter,
Fine.
and we'll tell the story.
Okay, someone write that down because that needs to be a story.
Yeah,
on
I'm
this
writing it
Okay,
down.
that needs to be a story. To help people, to tease people, I'm going to give them, and I'm just going to say this, inner tube. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Just a tip.
Oh. So, I think now's the time. We'll just move the mic closer. Do you guys hear that?
Is that the sound of our sponsor?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it might be.
Yeah,
Who
that was
might that
that was
sponsor
the
be?
sound of a nice cold amp. Yeah, refreshing.
But
Yeah, no,
wait,
seriously,
there's more.
there's more. What?
Hear from our
Yeah.
other sponsor, Rockstar.
We can't have
Ooh.
conflicting brands, yo.
Hit us up
Oh,
with those collabs.
Well, it's fine because neither of them are actually our sponsors.
You need to argue. They need to argue over it.
Yeah,
Hitting
and
more.
then
Let's go.
when two people argue over, or when two sponsors argue over one person, the person just loses.
Dexter, you may like your amps, but does it have 600% of your daily vitamin B12 intake?
I don't know. I don't actually see any vitamin B12. I think you beat me there, boy.
I got you. I beat
Boy.
you
Boy.
there.
Oh, wow, that was
Boy.
weak.
Who?
You have to say, like, boy.
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 Yeah, Tay has it. There you go. So I got a text.
Good.
From Nick Mercer. You
No
joining us? We're starting soon.
Did you
Did you
just
guys
get
start
that
the podcast already?
now?
Let's even wait. Oh,
Oh man, we've already been in for half an hour. You didn't know, Nick?
Yeah, man.
no.
You
Just to
joined us like 20
clarify,
minutes
we're
in.
recording this as usual on a Sunday. Usually we try and start around 7. Nick showed up at 7:30.
Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal.
Oh,
Oh, it is.
wait,
It
wait,
is.
wait. Everyone shut up for a second. So the podcast. The first episode was put out on a Thursday. But that is not the norm. It from now on will be put out every Wednesday instead. And we record on Sundays. So if you miss something important that happens on Monday or Tuesday, that's why, because we didn't know about it yet. That is all.
Fair enough.
Obviously, we should just see into the future.
That's your job,
You,
Alex. You need to become a future seer.
Yeah, I guess that's
Okay.
an important point to illustrate that we do record this on a Sunday, and if something happens on on the days the days after we record it, we don't actually know about it. So
Yeah.
the reason we're not talking about it is because we have no fucking idea.
So deal with it.
So, do we want to talk about our schedules or whatever
Schedules?
For
for uploads, or wait and find out?
Nah, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, whatever video you see put up on a day, it'll be put up every of the same day. That's our schedule.
And we'll try to keep that as best as we can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, shit happens. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. Bad boys. What you gonna do?
So, we're still looking for some art, I guess. So
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So,
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
So,
are currently staring at a black screen.
Yeah.
so,
Basically,
any,
if you want to stare at something that isn't all black,
Because we
We'll
all know
send
no
us
one wants
art.
to do that.
we'll feature you and give you a shout out. We'll be like, yo, this person's pretty cool. They sent us a bunch of dicks. We'll just have dicks as the
yeah.
art.
Actually, I think we should have a thing where people email us whatever picture and whatever it is, as long as we're allowed, we'll put it up.
yeah.
I mean, I can't promise that, but
As long as it fits with what we're doing. If it's
I'll pick the best one. So if I don't use yours, it sucks.
You're bad, and you should
It's-
feel bad.
no.
No,
You're a wonderful artist, and you should feel good about what you've done.
shut
it's
up,
just that
Tay.
Nick
It
didn't like
means
your
they
shit.
Suck.
But then feel bad because we didn't like it.
No, don't feel bad. Wonderful
Absolutely
person.
feel
I mean,
bad.
respect you, enjoy you.
We love you.
Yeah, why not? It's all about free love here.
So
at,
does this mean we
the
need
Wiener
to
Roast.
make an email
Yeah,
address?
free
Except
love.
for Dexter, we can't love Dexter.
Oh yeah, we can.
He's all right.
I love that guy. He's good. He's good stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't say
Jeez.
love. I don't think I'm ready for that kind of commitment yet, but
Oh, it's
he's good.
it's not a commitment. It's a connection.
I sure didn't stop you guys last night.
Heyo,
Hey,
That wasn't
that
love.
was a gay sex joke, everyone. Just thought I'd let you know. Fill you in with my semen.
Oh,
Hey, he does it again.
Oh,
so I started playing Civ 5 today. That was
Yeah,
the
Are you
that was the
enjoying it? Do you think you'll make any videos on it?
well,
And we segue into new content. Anyways, continue.
what's Civ?
you know, Civilization
5.
5.
Oh, it's 808. Pump up the bass.
Is that a song? Or
No,
no, that's
it's
303. My bad.
808 kick.
So
Sorry.
yeah, I was thinking maybe I'd do some videos with these fools.
Who are these fools that you're speaking of, Dexter?
Mainly Nick and Alex.
What's Nick?
I'm not a fool.
Mercer.
I'm not a fool.
Maybe get some strategy Saturdays going.
Strat sat.
Strat Sats.
Okay, sure.
And that's it. That's our grand unveiling that we might be playing Civ 5 and recording it.
Wow.
Basically,
was
these
a-
recordings at first are just gonna be me and Nick whooping Dexter's ass at Civ because he doesn't know what he's doing compared.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. He'll learn. He'll learn.
Yeah,
So
he'll learn.
Civ 5 is a really old game.
No.
Is it?
I
How old
believe
is it?
so. I think
No.
it's
Not
Really?
well. I guess it's not new, but
Well, yeah.
So, isn't it? They come out in like. Why? I keep thinking 08, but I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think it was 08.
Was it 08? I have no
Mhm.
idea. I could check it.
I could also check
Dexter's
it.
a noob.
September 21st, 2010.
Oh, okay. Well, I was off. by
Okay,
two.
so it's not that old, but
So we'll whoop Dexter's ass.
Yeah.
why? Oh,
he's a
okay.
noob.
Why?
Why?
Why would you do that, guys?
Because he's a noob.
Well, you know,
Mhm.
some.
And I am clearly just the best at that game,
So,
which I
Shooting
haven't
the-
played.
shooting that question back at you, Mercer.
Huh?
Anything coming up on your channel?
Probably not.
Oh,
Probably not.
Psych! I got you again. Bazinga.
I have a
Shout out
channel
to Big
too.
Bang Theory.
Okay.
Yeah. So I also have a channel.
Why
Oh.
do you get the limelight all the time?
Shut up, Nick.
Nick, make your own channel. Actually, wait, Nick, you have your channel.
I just
Whoa,
said
guys.
that. I just
Guys, this
said
is about
that.
me. Okay? Thank
People
you.
who are gonna be listening to this when this goes on YouTube are gonna hear me just utter the words, I have a YouTube channel too, and you
And
guys
then
just,
Nick just
shut it
versus
down like
goes
I
over.
didn't even say a word.
Because you didn't.
No, Johnston, do you want to plug your own channel?
Okay.
So Mercer, back to you.
Yes. Back to me. Or unless Nick wants to go first. I mean, I don't care.
just go. Just everyone cares about you, so go.
All right. It's true. Everyone does care about me.
That's a lie.
The name of the channel is The Canuck Champion. Now, before you ask.
Wait, what? The Canuck champion?
Yes. Before you
Whatever
ask.
happened
Why?
to Canadian
Okay.
winner?
I was
It's-
gonna
it's
say
a-
before you ask, but then you asked. God damn it, Nick.
You used
Before
to be
you
a
ask,
winner.
or after,
and a
in this
Canadian one at
case.
that.
Okay.
You used to be my hero.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Now you're just a knucklehead.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it to you. That was pretty good.
Get shit
Canadian
on.
winner was taken on YouTube, so it's like, huh? Canadian Canuck winner, champion Canuck champion. So it's basically the same.
Pretty much.
But it's not.
It'll never
And
be the same.
if you're wondering where Canadian winner came from, for the listeners, that's basically it was the Larry of me, Dexter's
Ah.
Larry of me. That's
Right.
what I'm trying to say. Is that's what I set everything to, except for YouTube. So
Well,
I
that
got
was
fucked
basically
when I
the
tried
same
to
thing
make
with
it.
my channel. My name's like Nick, right? So naturally
Nick.
I came with Zvlogs 15. So my channel isn't gaming, but I don't know. Occasionally I'll do some movie tribute videos, so I'm gonna be doing them more frequently if I have time. So
Oh
I'll
yeah, I
just
still
throw that-
haven't watched any of those.
You know,
yeah, no one does.
I'll still,
See,
I'll
I
get on it.
actually
50%.
thoroughly enjoyed his Iron Man one. That
Well,
one was good.
My Iron Man one was good. There's a few problems, but that was due to me not like I'm a bit of a new person at using Adobe Premiere, which is the only thing of video editing that I have at the moment.
hmm
So when I was exporting and during I was editing, I did something that kind of messed up with the audio, but I realized what I did. Unfortunately, I kind of lost the project, so because I had to get a new computer, it crashed and stuff. So I never actually been able to fix it, but it's good for what it is. There's just a few parts that are a little louder than others. It's just the volume that's inconsistent. It's not really the video.
Fair enough.
But my latest one is a Drive tribute for the movie Drive.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh wow!
So
I never expected that.
that one I was really happy with. It turned out pretty
it's
good.
not like a Drive tribute for Fast and Furious.
No.
Cars.
No.
Cars 2.
No.
Some other car movie.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
3
Fast,
Fast,
and
3
Furious,
Furious.
Tokyo Drift. Fast 5. They're making a Fast and Furious 6.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
yeah.
Just saying.
I thought the series was like dead.
No. No. Okay. Listen. All you need is what is it?
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, Cars, and then there you go. That's
your movie.
a
That's
Fast
your
and
guy
Furious.
movie.
We kind
So-
of cut off Nick. Or Mercer, I suppose. What you said? You said you're gonna start doing some stuff on your channel. What are you thinking about doing?
Oh, right. Well, for now, basically just to get into like the habit of recording and getting used to editing and all that, I'm gonna be a fucking piece of shit and just upload Minecraft.
Oh
no. But later, maybe I'll get into something else like Fallout 3 or any other game that Dexter
Dude!
Let's plays.
No, dude.
Dude, I'm kidding, man. I think
It's
I'm gonna do a
gonna
blind Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. Buy that.
I'm actually playing Fallout New Vegas right
Whoa,
now.
okay, don't
Good.
spoil it for me. Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Sweet.
It's fun.
Dude.
Well, I didn't really like New Vegas as much. I feel it's like when you're playing like D&D compared to like first edition to 3.5, it's like New Vegas they added a lot of extra crap that you just don't need.
Yeah,
You know.
Man, D&D.
I still like it though.
That's a phenomenal game.
Oh, D&D. Oh my
Okay,
god.
I'm gonna get into that for just a second,
Yeah.
so I can call out how much of a fucking prick our DM is.
Oh my god.
I play with Tay. We have like the least fair DM ever. It's
I wouldn't say least fair.
well, okay. He throws
He has
shit
some-
at us
he
that
has
we,
some
he
good
should
stuff.
not throw at us. Like my first fight ever was with a Minotaur.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Pretty
Well,
difficult.
And also with the challenge ratings in 3.5 are a little different because we level up a whole lot quicker, and it's not quite as well. I don't think it's quite as balanced, but I could be wrong. Of course, I haven't really studied 3.5 as extensively as I could have. But with the challenge ratings and stuff like that, it's a lot. It seems like there's a lot of kind of hard stuff, but for us to level up, he kind of needs to give us some challenging stuff. But yeah, no, it's with Braden's game, which is our DM, Nick and I's DM.
This is the second week we've shouted him out.
Yeah, second time we shouted him out. Shout out to Braden. Yeah. With him, he has a lot of like, he's a big into like lucid dreaming and stuff like that, and so he has like a lot of like really cool ideas for all this kind of stuff, and he has some really good puzzles and kind of like good traps and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's really fun
he's
to
a
play with Braden.
fantastic DM. It's just like every fucking time I play, I'm like, I wonder how I'm almost gonna get myself killed this time.
Oh yeah, no, really like if you're gonna play D&D, you kind of have to take a lot of risks. I feel because like with me, like I'm the weakest friggin' character, and I've almost gotten killed like 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah.
Because like, why not?
Here's
I
the
mean-
thing: I'm the strongest fucking character, and I've almost gotten killed like how many times now?
Oh, I don't
Like
even know.
even in the beginning,
There's
like,
like,
before
Ugh.
shit got really, like giant dragons and stuff. There's like I
Yeah.
can't remember what it's called, but some monster just like stuck onto my head and it would have sucked my brains out or something.
I think it might have been a mimic.
No, that also almost killed me like 2 rooms later. But yeah, I don't know. It was like some jellyfish thing that stuck in my head. Tay had to roll a 20 to put it to sleep. And he rolled his 20 and put it to sleep, and I managed to survive because of that.
Nick, you might as well just say what class you're playing and what race.
Oh
kind
yeah,
of-
I'm playing a half orc barbarian, which is phenomenal, and I rolled like 3 natural 18s. So suck it.
Yeah, no, his rules were ridiculous. And I'm playing a halfling sorcerer, but I recently got changed to an outsider. I got bound to the shadow plane, and so I have certain abilities. I can go through walls, but my move speed is like 5 feet per round. And so if you don't know what that means, it's like I can move 5 feet in like
6 seconds.
6 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm slow as balls. They have to like drag me on a rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and we're kind of like a full evil party, which is an interesting dynamic because there's always that kind of element like we could kill each other at any time,
Yeah.
and that would not be a problem whatsoever.
So what transitioned us into being evil, Tay?
This is so bad. Okay, so our first dungeon.
Shut up, Nick.
So we were going through the dungeon, and Brayden had made two player characters, which basically means they had player levels. So Brayden had to roll for all their stats: strength, con, wisdom, intelligence, charisma. Whatever the last one is? What I missed? Dexterity. And so basically means they're stronger than the average enemy. And so we got to the last room of the first floor, and they had stairs down. And so there was I think, was that a thief, I believe, or a rogue? Pardon me.
I wasn't there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you weren't there. Well then, a rogue named Erwa. And so I put Erwa, like I think we beat the crap out of Erwa. Basically, we just kind of damaged him enough so that he just kind of like, we knocked him out, because we needed a rogue, because we needed people to open doors and stuff like that. So we tried to convince him to stay with us. So we tied him up and all this kind of stuff, and he tried to run away. So I put him to sleep. Okay, and then we broke his legs and turned them
Nice.
around
Oh.
Oh.
and healed them.
Oh.
So they stayed like that.
That's
Oh.
dark.
And no, it gets better. And then we chopped off his dick and put it in his mouth,
Wow.
and then stuck him to a
Wow.
wall.
So that's how you convinced him to join you?
Does this gonna keep on going?
No,
It's gonna give me nightmares.
that's the story. No, he was dead at this point. We killed him. Like,
Oh, okay.
we had a little bit of mercy at the end there. Yeah, no, that was a dark time for us. But we're just about as evil now, so we haven't had the opportunity to do anything like that again. But
You haven't had the opportunity.
no, there hasn't been anything that came up.
Meaning that if he had the opportunity, he would totally do it again.
I don't know. That was pretty brutal. I think that's getting to a point where it's a little too much.
As a chaotic evil, I will absolutely do that.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. So that's a D&D story there for you.
That's D&D
Just 'cause-
talk.
Hashtag D&D.
So
Yeah.
Fucking Christ! I didn't set a timer.
I did. Don't worry about it.
Hey, attaboy.
Because I
Kabam.
figured no one else would. So
You were right.
I was right. Yeah. So D&D's awesome. I would recommend it to anyone who wants to play. And also, if I can ever get my ass in gear, I'm gonna start a campaign, and hopefully we'll be able to put it on our channel. We'll be able to film it and all that kind of stuff if people are interested.
That's distant
think.
future.
That's a very distant future, because it'll take me a whole while to actually get a world that works in a system that is functioning. Yeah, that's a very distant future thing. It could be like 2 years,
Yeah.
because I'm lazy as shit.
Stay
Yep.
tuned, folks.
Subscribe for more.
Subscribe
In 2
Subscribe
years.
for
hmm
pretty much.
Don't worry about it until then.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, in world news, everyone obviously knows about the whole North Korea thing.
No,
Um,
what?
What about it?
Just kidding.
Screw you guys.
No, what about it? I haven't heard anything about North Korea.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait, that
Really?
new Gentleman song? I love
Well,
Psy.
no, like I know what's happening. Like what I mean is,
Mercer,
like,
are you dumb?
I know what's happening. I don't keep myself updated.
The leader of North Korea has been uttering some threats, obviously.
Again?
Oh, that's old news.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this last week, American and South Korean troops had like a 3,500 person military drill where they like invaded an island so that they could
really?
practice like coastal invasions.
Oh wow,
And North Korea was not very impressed, apparently.
you don't say.
Like they
Oh,
rolled
boy.
out tanks and everything and helicopters.
Jeez.
Like I saw a
They
Yeah,
went all
just
out.
to practice.
It was
They're
like
guys, we need to get
15
this together.
in the picture there was like a gigantic row of tanks driving up onto the beach and then just like 30 helicopters flying right over them. I
Well
was like,
then.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. At least they're prepared.
Yeah, dedication. I appreciate that in a military.
So if America and North Korea go to war,
That's it. We're done. Canada's dead.
no, I was about to ask that. What do you think that holds in store for Canada?
Well,
Uh, I think we'll just help. Realistically, I think we'll just help invade North Korea, and then that'll be it.
I don't think
Yeah,
we'll
I
even
feel
do that,
like-
to be honest with you.
I don't know. I feel like in terms of invading, North Korea doesn't really stand a chance against U.S. and Canada
Oh, and all of
Yeah.
the
yeah,
planet.
but
The entire
and all
UN
of everything
and
else.
China.
think about it though. North Korea would definitely get the first shot off.
Yes, but you see
Because
this little thing
If
called
they can actually make it here.
can't
Well-
reach North
Oh,
America.
Well,
And even if they can, there are huge amounts of missile defense turrets. Sorry, like
Yeah.
missile defenses.
yeah.
yeah, but
in
still,
place
the
for all
radiation,
North America.
it would fall down to Earth.
So,
So we'd still get hit by a nuclear explosion.
no, we wouldn't.
No, we
Well,
would be
it
hit
would-
by
Not like
radiation.
not like the heat, but the aftermath, like the radiation and stuff. We'd still get
happens
hit
with
and
the
we'd still be
ocean.
screwed.
It would happen over like halfway over the ocean. So it wouldn't really affect us. It would affect like Asia.
I guess.
Because that's what we need. More Asian mutations due to radiation.
Oh, it's true. That's kind of.
Yeah, there's some like creepy ass pictures of like, I think it was Korea, where people are being born, and they're just like
No
horribly
way.
disfigured.
What? People are being born in Korea?
That's what I heard. I mean,
Oh,
I don't want to
No,
talk
but what do
on
you
my
what do you
ass.
mean? People are being born with what?
Like horrible disfigurations and shit.
Yeah, just deformities and whatnot.
Oh.
that happens everywhere.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
more so.
That's it. We're probably like a generation or two away from X-Men.
Are you excited, Nick?
Nice.
Are you ready?
I
I'm
am
excited.
so ready. That'd be
Cool.
sick.
Hey, Alex.
Huh.
If you were an X-Man, which X-Man would you be?
I'd be Magneto.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna pick. I know you just did this. Like you aimed the question towards Alex, but I'm inevitably gonna answer this.
I mean, without being
Magneto's
asked,
a
he'll
good
just
choice.
answer it.
Magneto's a good choice. But I don't know. Who would I be? Definitely not Cyclops. That would just
Hey,
suck.
wait. Time out. Are we talking about
What?
X-Men or favorite mutation?
Well, I
X-
said
Well,
X-Men.
he said
so-
X-Men.
Yeah, but Magneto's not an X-Men.
Are you retarded?
He's the villain.
Okay, fine. Mutants.
He
Then.
was
Sorry.
No, he
Oh
wasn't.
yeah,
Yeah, he
technically
was.
When?
Fucking eat shit.
That didn't
I
answer
said
the
when.
question.
Oh.
That didn't answer my question.
Haven't
Well,
you seen
well, actually
Origins?
no. Technically, when Magneto was with Professor Xavier, they weren't the X-Men yet,
Oh, get
Oh,
faced.
enough.
but
Get
they were.
wrecked.
Okay, well, whatever. Fine. Favorite? What mutant would you be?
Sure.
I'm trying to think.
Who's the really big guy?
Beast?
Juggernaut?
Yeah, Juggernaut.
Yeah, so basically gain momentum and you can go through anything.
Yeah.
Well, just break anything.
That's me.
That'd be cool. I'm trying to think here. Because there's some ones that can just be like depending on certain comics and just the power in general can be like extrapolated into infinite possibilities. Because I mean, you have a mutant called Scarlet Witch, and I don't really think her power is somewhat not clearly defined, but it's basically like if you look on Marvel.com and stuff, she can alter probability. So she's been able to like deflect bullets and stuff, or just basically do anything that makes her win the outcome, kind of thing.
So basically, her luck stat is 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Or you get, like I was telling Dexter a while ago, and I think even Tay was there. In X-Men First Class, well, I guess in the comics, but I mean, most people who don't read comics saw him in First Class, which is Darwin, who can
Shit.
who can adapt to survive. And some people were slightly upset that he died in that movie because his power suggests, especially in the comics, that he should have survived. But I mean, when I say like being able to be extrapolated, like there's a comic where Darwin actually, his power made him like he was battling the Hulk, and instead of adapting, his body would just go, okay, yeah, fuck no, you're not going to survive the Hulk, so we'll just teleport you somewhere else. Just because that would make you survive. So I don't know how that is really adapting. That's sort of just leaving. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know. I think
I found it funny that the guy in X-Men who like his power is to adapt. I found it funny how it's happening in like the 1950s, and he's black, and his ability is to adapt.
adapt to change.
Yeah, that's not exactly like, I don't know. Right away, that's flawed.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
you know.
Alex, what's wrong with black people?
Oh, yeah, that's even
In
a
the
bigger question there.
1950s, that didn't.
Well,
Do you mean like
What?
1750s?
What?
What's wrong with black people in the 1950s? They had rights at that point.
But they were having to have gigantic movements so they could even drink out of the same fountain.
Yeah, I guess.
Would have been a lot easier being a white person.
He's got a
I
point
suppose
there.
you're correct.
It actually reminds me of a little Louis C.K. I was watching some of his stand-up, and he was basically saying how happy he was to be a white man. And he wasn't saying that in like a supremacist kind of way, like he thinks white people are better. He just thinks that it's so good to be a white male because he could go in a time machine and teleport to any time, and he'd be completely fine.
No, yeah, it's true. Even like to add on to that, I have brown hair. So it's like even if I went to like Nazi Germany during World War II, they wouldn't even suspect me of being a Jew.
Really?
Wait, what? Did I say that wrong?
Yeah,
Fuck, what was I trying to say?
Wow.
blonde hair, blue eyes.
Blonde hair, blue
Yeah.
eyes.
So you'd be dead.
Swedish people. They wouldn't think I was Swedish.
Okay, that works. There you go.
Fair enough. There you
Sure.
go.
Oh boy,
Because they were getting rid of the Swedes. The Swedes.
good try.
Swedes.
Just that.
So
let's
are we
all give
gonna
Mercer a tap on the shoulder?
continue with the X-Men thing or
No.
the mutation thing?
Do we want to?
Well, I don't know. I want to contribute.
All right.
Yeah,
who do
go.
you wanna do?
Or
I-
Nick's gonna keep talking.
No. I'm gonna finish. I guess because this is the second episode, and I guess because I'm new to the people watching now, I'm basically the cinema sort of comic nerd of the group, so I thought I'd throw it out there. But I'm gonna choose. I kind of choose Jean Grey, but without the Phoenix side. Just
Oh,
so
yeah.
basically being able to like use my mind to make things levitate and stuff.
Lame.
Wait, so you're going to Arizona? Because Phoenix, Arizona.
I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
No, he
just-
said without the
Uh,
Phoenix.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Magneto. I just don't want to copy Alex. I do like Magneto though. That's pretty badass.
I think he has the coolest power.
All right, Dexter.
I don't know. I was
Okay.
thinking I have a choice of 3, but I've kind of narrowed it down to 1. Well, 1 was Nightcrawler
Oh yeah.
because
That's
he's
good,
just
that's good.
sweet.
Yeah.
Then there was Iceman,
Okay.
Okay,
and then
yeah.
the other one was his counterpart, the Pyro guy.
Oh,
Iceman and
it's just
Pyro guy.
Pyro. Yeah.
Pyro.
Well, yeah, that was always interesting. That he can
Manipulate
control
it, but
fire.
can't create it.
Yeah, you can manipulate it, but you can't create it.
Tay?
I wouldn't mind being Wolverine, just with the regeneration. Not so much the claws, but
Yeah,
Just
see
the,
that's the thing. Like I was gonna say Wolverine, but it's like
It's so
having the
generic.
claws and everything. Like you still feel pain and stuff. It just
oh
heals.
yeah, for sure. You just heal it.
Plus, every time the claws came out, it would hurt.
Yeah.
So-
Not
it
to
does,
mention
yeah.
he's
Hold on.
almost
you-
immortal. Like he
Can you
doesn't
just like
age
not put out the
Okay.
claws?
as fast.
Yeah.
Well,
Could,
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't. Yeah.
Although like
Except-
when he was like little, it wasn't like a voluntary like thing. It was like, oh yeah, I'm putting out my claws. It was like, oh, I have claws now.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Not to mention,
also, how in the
he wasn't
world did he
metal.
get pointy claws?
What do you mean?
Because like wasn't the whole thing with him like he got like the adamantine thing and like before his hands were like there was like bones coming out? And all of a sudden like when he got the adamantine it was like, oh yeah, now they're like blades.
Oh, good point.
good
Sharp
point.
with them.
But I mean, yeah. Well, also the fact that assuming adamantium is the strongest metal on Earth, or at least one of them, it'd be really heavy to walk. Like he couldn't walk just like as fast as he does. Like it would be really heavy, and he would just sink.
Well, no. Think about
Alright.
it. He'd have to lift it, which would mean that his muscles would tear, and then they'd mend themselves stronger than before. So he'd technically be able to walk still.
He would just have to eat a lot of protein.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, all the time.
So many beans. So can we finally
But
get
you
off?
also have the immortality thing. Like, are you okay with living a ridiculously amount of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I think that's always cool. I people say like there's obviously some downsides to living, like practically forever, but at the same time, I think it would be pretty cool.
Yeah, obviously. Although immortality, that's also a kind of an interesting thing.
It would get pretty lonely and almost like you're starting a new life because every time your old one is basically gone, like you have a wife and children, they die, then it's like, all right, well, time to start over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Dr.
So
Who.
Mercer, you gonna answer your own question?
I'm the Juggernaut.
Oh yes, okay.
Bitch.
I didn't reply though.
How did I not seize that opportunity?
Yeah, I don't
Damn
know
it.
why you didn't.
I was looking for a way to slip that in, and then I just missed it. Damn it!
Just
Ugh.
missed it.
You're done.
I'm gonna ship my pants.
You're gonna ship them?
Ship them. Have you seen that Kmart commercial?
No.
Oh,
Which one?
the one where they say ship my pants.
Oh.
Like they're saying you can ship anything from Kmart, except they're making it sound like shit. Obviously, it's like I just shipped my pants. I'm shipping my drawers. I just shipped my own bed.
I want to ask Mercer's question again, but to be less specific, what superpower do you guys want? Just in general.
TARDIS.
Be creative. Just,
The power to choose any superpower.
I hate you. I said
Yup.
be creative.
I was creative.
Yeah, but that's a cop-out.
Save that question.
Wasn't there
Bottle
a
it.
hero from Heroes who just copied other people's powers?
Yeah.
There's that superhero
Yeah,
in
when you touch them.
everything. Like Rogue in X-Men.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
There's just someone that does that in every single thing.
I was telling Dexter there's this book coming out called Brilliance, and I forget who the author is, but it comes out in July, and it's about people over the world that are called Brilliance. I know it's gonna be really confusing because I'm using the word brilliance and brilliance.
So
Damn,
that makes
TS
sense.
and CE.
What?
So basically, like the word brilliance in general, like BRILLANCE. Okay, and then the people who have the powers are called BRILLIANTS.
So when are you
Okay,
going to
got
take
it.
that grade 7 spelling test?
I zoned out halfway through that and gave up.
Okay, who the fuck cares? Anyways, my point is that there's a power who I really originally thought was really stupid because I didn't really think about it at the time. But there's a chick in the book, and I think it's a girl, who has the power to be invisible as long as no one's looking at her.
So she's Boo.
Yeah, exactly. At first I was like, well, join the club. And then I was thinking like that'd be kind of interesting because it lends a certain vulnerability to being invisible. Because I feel like it gets tiring after a while. Tay, you're enjoying that too much.
That's
Well, welcome to the
useless. That's
club.
completely useless.
But think about it. Like you have a character that can turn invisible.
Okay.
It becomes almost OP because it's like you're trying to watch something or you're trying to read something. Someone can just turn invisible, and it's like, okay, well, all danger towards them is completely gone unless they make a noise.
Whoa, okay. Guys, I'm going to come out
Mhm.
to you. I also have a superpower. I'm invincible until I get hurt.
I hate you. But think about it. Like, okay, Mercer. Okay, pretend you had to steal something. Okay. From a bank.
Okay.
Now you could be
Swag.
invisible as long as someone could haphazardly look in your direction without knowing you're there, and you would become visible.
Yeah.
So that lends a certain vulnerability to the power. So you're kind of on the edge that someone could just happen to look upon them. And
Whoa. Okay, hold on.
not-
Do you become visible if you're in someone's field of vision? Or do
Yes.
they have... Oh,
That's
yeah.
totally useless.
Yeah, that's useless.
I'm sorry, that's useless.
How would
like-
you even know?
Sure, it would be OP if you could be completely invisible all the time, but then you're just a regular human being with those limitations.
Right.
So, I mean,
You're just as powerless as a human being.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Well, I guess I'll have to read the book and let you know how it works out.
all right.
Get back to us on that next week.
Okay, guys.
Yes, Tay.
Favorite book? Go.
Ooh.
Does Fallout Equestria count as a book?
No.
Sure, go. I would say yeah. Also, shout out to Fallout Equestria and
Shout-
KCAT.
Again?
Yep.
This week
Yeah.
too?
Oh yeah.
This time I'll link Liam Neeson's IMDb to the Fallout
Oh,
Equestria.
no, I changed it.
Yeah, I fucked up last week, guys. I'm sorry.
Favorite book.
Mercer.
I enjoyed 2001: A Space Odyssey. I'm currently reading World War Z, which is pretty cool. And I've been meaning to start reading 1984.
I
Oh,
read 1984.
God.
That's a pretty good book.
Eh.
Ah.
Well, Tay just
And-
finished.
Yes.
Tay's done.
That's my favorite book.
Were you
Maybe not
gonna
my
say that?
favorite. It's like one of my favorites. How about that?
All right.
Like that is such a phenomenal novel. Anything by George Orwell.
Phenomenal novel.
Just, oh,
For novel.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Exactly.
Full awful.
I
You
had
know-
falafels this morning actually.
I
back to
had
books.
falafels a while ago. I was pretty underwhelmed. I didn't
Really?
expect them to taste like dicks.
Like cheddar cheese Pringles.
Cheddar cheese dicks. Pringles. Yep.
Wait, so does Dexter not have a favorite book? Or
Well, we don't care, but we can ask him anyway.
See, I'll get back to you guys because I don't know.
He probably just doesn't
he
read.
doesn't read?
I haven't read a book in
Classy
like
enough.
3 years.
There we go. We figured it out.
I'd say my favorite book is The Wolves of Kala in Stephen King's The Dark Tower series.
Pretty good.
Cool.
Pretty good series.
Also, I'm reading Dracula at the moment,
Oh, interesting.
like the original Count Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Count Stoker.
Count Stoker.
Whatever's
Bram Stoker.
Bram Stoker. Fuck.
Stoker, fuck. That's his full
Count
name.
Stoker.
Get owned.
What happened to get faced?
Mine's
When you say get
roasted.
owned, when you say get
Mine-
owned, you sound like Alex, and we just can't have that.
Fuck you.
There can't be more than one. Paradox.
What else is a paradox?
No. What else is, Nick?
What is also?
Justice League.
You know who's in
Didn't
the Justice
Nick
League?
have some sort of like thing we
Flashpoint.
could talk about, Mercer?
Me?
You're the list, and we haven't talked about any of your subjects.
That's
Talk
fine.
about
Who
5
cares?
of them, actually. I brought them up subtly, so I didn't have these awkward segues.
No, it's all good.
Awkward
Uh,
segues are the best.
Nah. My favorite book is probably The Alchemist by Paulo. I don't know how to say his last name. Coelho. I'll look it up. One sec. But it's one of the books that's kind of shaped my view on the world. It's a very good book. Very, very good book.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will. I'll tell you that I'm gonna check it out, and then I won't.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
How's that? Okay.
At least you're honest about it. So, I was talking to one of my friends earlier this week.
'Kay.
And she had mentioned that a boy had invited her to a concert. I was like, oh, well, clearly he's interested in her. Because, I mean, why else would he invite her to a concert?
He wants a V.
Exactly. Until she told me, I asked her, what concert is he bringing you to? And she said, oh, Carrie Underwood. I was like, huh. So, is he bringing his boyfriend too, or?
Got him.
Was that the entire story?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
that was the joke. There you go.
Dexter was
Well, what
Oh.
happened?
Well, I don't know. The concert has not passed yet.
Well,
When is the Carrie Underwood concert?
I don't know. Maybe it has passed. I wasn't paying attention to it.
Hmm.
Quick, cover for me while I Google it.
Segue music.
Everybody stop.
Nick's not doing any.
Hammer time.
Wednesday, May 15th. So, tune in like 5 podcasts from now, and I'll tell you how that goes.
we'll see if this
Okay.
guy's really a faggot.
Oh, we don't use that word. Just kidding. I used it like 90 times in the last
Yeah.
podcast. Can we have a faggot counter? Ding.
Bing. You
I
have
think
to set that
Dexter
up.
has
Nick.
like toned down the I don't knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you become a sort of like knowledgeable of it, then you kind of like stop.
Yeah. Is there anything else that anybody wants to talk about?
Well, I have something, but it
Go.
goes back to comics again, so I don't really think you guys care.
No, I care.
We
Go.
don't.
Shut the
Um,
fuck up, Alex. I want to hear this.
okay, well, this has been
it
known
bad
for a
news?
long time. Joss Whedon is, he's, just so you guys know, you guys know who Joss Whedon is, right?
Of course I do.
Awesome. He is directing, a TV show coming out. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled, like every single other one. Which is not, like, to say they're bad. They're usually, like, Firefly is amazing. But anyways, called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it's based off, basically, like, you guys seen the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Shut up, Alex.
Yeah, shut up, Alex. This TV show is basically centered around S.H.I.E.L.D. and basically what happens, I guess, in the background, but it's going to take place at the aftermath of the Avengers.
Oh, really?
But wait,
And
Agent Phil is
they're-
in it.
Yeah, Agent Phil Coulson is getting resurrected for the TV show.
No.
Wow.
Wait, just let me say. So basically, I guess minor spoiler alert. They plan on resurrecting him, I guess, by means of Nick Fury staged his death in order to make the make the Avengers assemble, like you saw in the film.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming people have seen the movie to know that he dies. Sorry, Alex.
I actually have seen it. I was just fucking with you.
Okay. So, anyways, so at one point, personally, when I first watched the Avengers, that had already occurred to me because just the way they set it up, like he dies, and then Agent Maria Hill goes up to Nick Fury and is like, "Whoa, these cards weren't in his locker, blah blah blah," and he's like, "Yeah, they needed the push or whatever," and just by thinking about that, he's like, "Okay, so I feel like he did this on purpose, right? Like the movie implies that he just did the cards, like he covered the cards in fake blood to give him the push, but my mind just automatically assumed that the death of Phil Coulson was already fake. Plus, we never saw the body. But anyways, I want to know what your guys' thoughts on that would be. Like, do you think that sort of detracts from the major consequences in Avengers to being somewhat redundant now, or do you think that plays well into Nick Fury? Because Nick Fury, the character in both in the movie, implies that he's a very secretive guy and he tends to lie about things in order for the greater good.
I don't mind it.
Yeah,
No,
like
I don't have any
it
problem
plays
with it.
well to what happened. Like we know he lies, but I just
If they can
I'm on that
justify it like
side.
that, I'm fine with it.
yeah.
If it's like,
Yeah, as long-
hey, this character died, but he was a popular character, so we brought him back for no reason.
Yeah,
It's just
like
like
at least
bullshit,
it makes sense.
then
Like it's
yeah.
like that they staged the death. It's like that. Yeah, that's probably something Nick Fury would do. So,
Oh,
but
think it makes sense.
Dexter yelling no.
Well, Phil died. Just let him be dead. Find some other initiative or incentive or whatever. Find another reason for them to come back. Like, let him be dead. He was a good character, yes, and I was upset that he was killed the way he was, but
Yeah.
it's done, and I don't like how they keep bringing back characters that they realize,
Well-
we made a mistake here. We got to bring him back. And just saying, oh, he staged his death is really dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
Well-
I don't know. If he were to, I know I'm about to probably contradict myself, but if he did something like, because Thor is a god, he can do that, or demigod, there's some sort of way. But I want them to, I want the Avengers to have that incentive to go do that, and not just like Thor calls up his buddy and Phil's resurrected.
No, I know. But just to point out, like Phil, obviously I feel okay. I think the idea isn't that the death itself was staged, because obviously he was killed by Loki.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he didn't die that was hidden from them. Right?
Oh.
Like he
Yeah.
probably just got like some medical attention. He was able to recover, but then Nick Fury's like, hey, just stay down low, because I feel like if the Avengers know you're dead, then they'll actually have something to fight for.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
the idea. It's not like Phil Coulson was in on it and he's like, yeah, Loki, oh no, don't stab me. Yeah, so yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. So, what's our time at, Tay?
I think we should probably wrap her up right now, actually.
Perfect. So, this has been episode 2 of the Wiener Roast Podcast, recorded on Sunday, April 28th, 2013.
Anything else?
Any closing statements?
We forgot to tell Dexter to kill himself again.
Oh,
No, we don't do that anymore. Dexter, stay alive. We need you. We need your valued member of
Otherwise,
society.
I'll have to edit the Minecraft videos.
yeah.
You know.
Poor baby.
Anywho,
Anywho.
All right. No further questions, Your Honor.
that's it. That's all.
All right.
Done.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Later, guys.
See
See
you
ya.
next time.
Later.
See you. Bye. Bye.
Boop-a-doop-boop.
Guys, don't
That's
leave.
it. That's it. That's it.
No, you know I live here.
Shut the fuck up.